Welcome to the year of the Metal Ox Virgo. Year of the Yin Metal Ox begins on February 12th of 2021, lasting through until January 30th of 2022.
I know you'll find the perfect line, and then she give you a real good time. It's all the same, they keep playing the game. You watch them fall one by one.
I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. I'm a Rosicrucian seer, a biblical astrologer, Christian psychic, and Gnostic mystic. And this is the Readings by Rosemary Angelic Transmission. First, our disclaimer: high magic should be used with all mindfulness, since powerful forces of manifestation are unleashed. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Now, how do oxen communicate? Plenty of yakking. Yin Metal Ox is also known as Gold Ox, and is thought to always be on the go and very energetic and sort of very dynamic. And also, Yin Metal Gold Ox is also someone that leads an eventful and sometimes quite a hectic lifestyle, with plenty of admiration coming from other people. Now, Yin Metal Ox is therefore rather well accepted among family, co-workers, friends, and associates, especially because she or he is very reliable and very diligent. Okay, now fame and popularity, esteem and respect and honor come very, very easily to Yin Metal Ox. Now, people might say that Yin Metal Ox is too proud. Nevertheless, Gold Ox has a right to be very proud indeed. Remind any would-be detractors to not confuse arrogance with confidence. Always very important. Gold Ox possesses a very determined self-assuredness, giving strength to Yin Metal eloquence and also to sensitivity, and a surprising sensitivity at that. It's very important to remember that Ox came in second place in the Jade Emperor Zodiac race. More on that later on in this video. But for now, we're going to take a look at very specific, particular elements for you, Virgo, during year of the Yin Metal Ox. First off, we're going to go to astrology lucky charms for Virgo the Virgin during year of the Yin Metal Ox. And Virgo lucky charms are, the lucky gemstone is sapphire. A beautiful stone, sapphire. Virgo's lucky fortunate colors are yellow, green, violet, red, and black. And also Virgo's lucky numbers 3, 6, and 8. 3, 6, and 8 for Virgo's fortunate auspicious numbers. Now for our lucky charms for Metal Ox. Metal Ox gemstone, lucky gemstones for Metal Ox are carnelian, garnet, cat's eye, tiger iron, yellow citrine, also jasper, and amethyst. Amethyst. All right, now the colors that are lucky for Metal Ox are red, gold, yellow, and purple. And the lucky numbers for Metal Ox are 3, 8, and 9. 3, 8, and 9. Okay. Now, there are some specifics regarding the number combinations, some particular things that you need to remember that are particular to Yin and Metal, not just Ox, yeah? So the number 8 and the numbers that add up to 8 are considered steadfast and auspicious during Yin Metal Ox year. Numbers that add up to 9, such as 144, is very fortunate during Gold Ox year. Regarding numbers to avoid, the numbers 5 and 6 are not recommended during a Yin Metal Ox year. Color combination specifics: generally the color blue is considered lucky in an Ox year, usually. But however, this is not auspicious. Blue is not auspicious during a Yin Metal Ox year, as in other elemental Ox years. That's the difference. Now, colors that are not recommended during year of the Ox are green and white. Nevertheless, for the duration of a Yin Metal Ox year, white is more fortunate than during other elemental years due to the Yin Metal attributes. So the other Ox years, it's different, but because this year it's the Yin Metal attributes, that's why this year white is more fortunate. And that, for that reason, moonstone charms are more lucky for Yin Metal Ox years than during than other elemental Ox years. So that's some of the particulars. Now, the Ox loves other ox personalities. So the compatibility with other Chinese zodiac animals. Ox loves other ox personalities, and ox loves snake and rooster. Ox loves rooster too. Now, ox really likes dragon. Okay, ox really likes monkey and rat, dog, and really likes tiger. Ox likes horse, pig, and rabbit, pretty much. And ox does not like or dislikes goat. Okay. Now, the Virgo mutable earth personality, how are you going to fare during the year of the Yin Metal Ox? How's the Virgin going to fare during this time? Well, you're going to be strengthened. Your personality will become stronger, also intensified, gathered, and sharpened. Become very sharp and precise as the earth component of ox influences the creative water of earth constituent of Virgo. The tough aspect of metal will increase the conscientious tenacity of Virgo, while watery and dark yin element nurtures and chills Virgo's temperament. Virgo will be in her or his earthbound element. That's your own earthbound element because it's earth. Oxen is earth. This time around, so take great pleasure in the calculated, scrupulous, slow, and precise pace of ox year, Yin Metal Ox year. So make sure to savor this transit. Yin will add watery moisture, coldness, and sort of a darkly veiled quality that will allow the Virgin to take as much time as you deem necessary and that you think is essential to perfect and complete work or personal ventures. It will be really effortless for Virgo to gain great amounts of social and economic status as a result of all the Virgin's sort of conscientious labor done up to this point in time in the arenas of family, home, career, and even when you go to various social gatherings. All right. Okay. Now, regarding while everyone else on the Chinese zodiac animal wheel might become overly frustrated or annoyed at the excruciatingly slow, precise, and laborious atmosphere of Yin Metal Ox year, where Virgo is concerned, this is where you're going to shine this transit. This is the year where Virgo is really, again, going to shine brightly and relishes in seeing the Virgin's painstaking work pay off and come to fruition. Gold Ox year will pay off for Virgo in a manner that will be especially satisfying to those who have been at your side all along, working with the same diligence and patience. Virgo will get more comfort and luxury during Yin Metal Ox year, while those who have not been so dedicated nor disciplined will wallow in their own self-made mess, feeling rather envious of the Virgin at this point. Okay, so you're going to be the person that really doesn't get upset about the real sort of stick-to-itiveness and that sort of painstaking tenacity and work, and that you're going to really relish in it and do very well, Virgo. It'll be really your time to shine. Okay, now we're going to get into the Virgo, the Virgin's place in the Jade Emperor's great race to place the Chinese animals on the Chinese zodiac wheel. Okay, and before we get to that, we're just going to show you here. This is the Western charts. This is Virgo in the natural 6th house on the Western charts, and here in the here Capricorn here is what ox is associated with because winter. Some people think Taurus because bull, ox, but no, Taurus is in the springtime and is different. Capricorn it's a winter. It's a seasonal thing. It's a winter. Okay, and so the oxen more associated with winter and associated with Capricorn. Okay, so that's a very important distinction. And again, Virgo here in the natural 6th house of habits and health. Okay, and real service to others. But so now we're going to go over Virgo's place in the Jade Emperor's zodiac race. Now, Western astrology sign of Virgo corresponds with Chinese zodiac animal of rooster. Rooster. Legend has it that the Jade Emperor held a race to place 12 animals on the zodiac wheel. Rooster came in 10th place in this race held by the Jade Emperor. Now, sheep, which is associated with Cancer, monkey associated with Leo, and rooster, which is Virgo, use a raft found by Virgo to ride on the river currents in order to finish the Jade Emperor's race for placement on the Chinese zodiac astrological wheel. Okay, now rooster and monkey were delighted to let sheep go before them to finish the race because they liked sheep's kindly personality. All right. Now with these three animals, friendship was more important than rivalry, and so their collaboration gave them not a first place position, no, but rather they shared a great gift of their alliance, finding great delight in all of them working together. So this is the kind of thing which is why Virgo really shines during Yin Metal Ox year, because that's the kind of thing that where, again, Virgo really relishes, enjoys, and where you really show to be superior in this area. Now, Virgo, the Virgin year of the Yin Metal Ox lesson, what is going to be Virgo's lesson during this transit for Yin Metal Ox. The lesson: avoid those who would attempt to goad Virgo or kind of prod the Virgin into abandoning the Virgin's ordered and long-standing life plans due to their own impatience and short-sightedness. Don't listen to them. Virgo's ability to map out, endure, and triumph in every aspect of and for the entire span of the Virgin's life will begin to be proven true during Yin Metal Ox year. The Virgin's victory is assured in Gold Ox year with treasures abundant and popular recognition certain. So fame, popular recognition certain for this Gold Metal Ox year. That's the lesson. Don't let other people tell you to stop and to abandon your long-standing life plans because of their impatience and their short-sighted. You see this year through, you will do well. You will do well because it's all about building on what you already have. This is year to build on what you already have, and you have a lot, Virgo. Okay, now, Virgo the Virgin year of the Yin Metal Ox blessing. What is your blessing during this Gold Ox transit? Expect more opportunities to easily gain clout. You can gain more fame, more clout, more status, and high esteem in the theaters of life in which you have placed much effort, okay, and much discipline, and that you have applied your good high standards and principles. Now, the ambiance of Yin Metal Ox year is decisiveness laced with forbearance. Virgo will have plenty of time to get everything done that the Virgin set out to accomplish. Finances will become steady, robust, and very constant for you in this transit Yin Metal Gold Ox year. All right, Virgo. Now we're going to focus now on the attributes, qualities, and all of the elements for the specifics for Yin Metal Ox year. Western astrology sign of Capricorn corresponds with Chinese zodiac animal of Ox. Legend has it that the Jade Emperor held a race to place 12 animals on the zodiac wheel. Now, Ox came in second place in this race held by the Jade Emperor. Now, Ox was thought to be strong and most capable of crossing the river that had to be negotiated to win the Jade Emperor's race by the scheming animals of Rat and Cat, who hitched a ride on Ox in an attempt to use Ox's strength and stability to win. What happened was this: Rat made a deal with Cat to hitch a ride on top of Ox because Rat and Cat were the best of friends and thought that Ox would be able to cross the river faster and more assuredly than anyone else, thereby getting them excellent placements on the astrological wheel. Rat made a move that caused Cat to be thrown off Ox, allowing Rat to get ahead of Cat and even finish in first place before Ox. Therefore, because Ox was kind enough to allow shrewd Rat and Cat to hitch a ride, Ox came in second place, with Rat finishing in front of Ox. Ox took second place in the Jade Emperor's race. Now we're going to talk about Metal Ox attributes. Yin Metal Ox has general Ox qualities and is known to be well-liked, also fashionable, hectic, affable, reliable, and self-motivated, and always on the go, and also working hard for themselves and also those for whom they care. Now, metal qualities will add much strength, steely nerve, also willpower, focus, self-assurance, and determination to Ox's already resolute, tough, and trustworthy personality attributes. For the year of Metal Ox, the Yin Metal Ox, we're going to get in now to the advice for Yin Metal Ox. Now, Yin Metal Ox is a year to focus on the parts of life that bring out one's devotion to work, stubborn dedication to chosen organizations, and personal social concerns such as status, fame, and popularity, since Metal Ox is admired and easily becomes a center attraction at any gathering, with everyone going to pay attention to Ox, especially Metal Ox. Now, make sure to take time for self during Metal Ox year. Get enough hours of sleep, eat enough, and make sure you eat enough of the right kinds of foods. Okay, you have to get the proper nutrition. Also, be sure to get in some recreation and plenty of sleep and relaxation time. Okay, now Metal Ox year is an excellent time frame in which to diligently stick to work projects or business plans. This is not a year to take big risks, do outlandish things, nor try out new untested schemes. It's a good year to stabilize steadfast relationships like family, co-workers, and close friends. Indeed, this is the period to be steadfast and industrious because Yin Metal Ox affords one resoluteness, also tenacity and attentiveness to do this and to do also all these other secure and sturdy things, and the tenacity that is required during Metal Ox year, and especially Yin Metal Ox year. Okay, now Metal Ox influence. What's the influence during Metal Ox year? Yin Metal Ox being the second, again, of the 12 zodiac animals in Chinese astrology, brings stability to any new cycle, fresh project, or novel endeavor that's begun the year before. And earnest labor, willpower, fortitude, pragmatism, and constancy serve sustainable, steady, and will also entrench and also uphold and lock in any new work that is implemented. Year of the Ox repeats every 12 years in Chinese astrology, while Year of the Yin Metal Ox repeats every 60 years, occurring in 2021, 2081, 2141, 2201, 2261, and 2321. Okay, 2321, that, and then every 60 years after that. That's the Yin Metal Ox year. Now, traditional Chinese zodiac places Rat, which associates with Sagittarius in the Western astrology system, at the beginning, November 22nd to December 21st, and Pig, which associates with Scorpio, at the ending, October 23rd to November 22nd of the astrological wheel. It is intriguing to notice that the Chinese zodiac splits its beginning and ending between Rat Sagittarius and Pig Scorpio, which is right where the mysterious zodiac sign of Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer, is found. Now, Ophiuchus is often called the 13th zodiac sign. It's equally fascinating to become aware that the Celtic pagans consider the festival of Samhain on the 31st of October as actually being their new year. And Samhain is also called Halloween, but Samhain is the ancient Celtic name. And again, they consider that festival on October 31st as actually being their new year. So also being a lunar calendar. That's the significant part, lunar calendar. With that said, when corresponding with Western astrology, one would associate the head of the Western zodiac, which is Aries, with dragon, okay, and Pisces, the tail of the Western astrology with rabbit. Okay, it is also fascinating to comprehend that there are in many cultures more than one New Year's celebratory festival. So, Metal Ox year is formed from the attributes of being the 8th heavenly stem of yin metal gotten from 10 celestial elemental qualities, and the second earthly branch gotten from 12 terrestrial animal personalities. It's important to note, and especially in this aspect, that there are the 10 heavenly or celestial stems are derived from the 5 elements in Chinese astrology, which are fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. The 10 qualities are comprised of the characteristics of yin and yang. And these are divisions within the assigned elemental attribute, with this current year of the Metal Ox being a Yin Metal Ox year. Therefore, there are 10 aspects gotten from yin and yang characteristics of the 5 Chinese elements. Now, as far as the guardian angels for year of the Yin Metal Ox, primary guardian angels for Yin Metal Ox year, elemental archangel of metal, is a bit tricky. Okay, because it's Yin Metal Ox year, Yin Metal Ox year. So it's kind of tricky to get the Western association and then to also get the elemental archangels. But we've done the work here. I'm going to give it to you now. So since the Western elements do not include the elements of metal and wood, Chinese elements also, the Chinese elements do not include the element of air. Okay. Now, therefore, we shall divulge the closest approximations available using the element of yin and the Western zodiac sign of Capricorn, the goat, to help us find the best representations, because Capricorn goes with ox. Okay, Capricorn is the same as ox. Okay, so we're going to use those to kind of come up with something that will be a very good correspondence and something you can really bank on. That is a very, very close approximation for you. Okay, so we can give you the best representations possible. Now, elemental archangel Gabriel of water, elemental archangel Gabriel of water best represents for an elemental association, since yin corresponds with water or moisture. The Western zodiac sign of Capricorn, which corresponds to the Chinese animal zodiac sign of Ox, is an earth sign corresponding to ox, which is also associated with the constituent of earth. Therefore, archangel of the element of water, being elemental archangel Gabriel, will present as guardian angel during this astrological transit. Okay, again, year of the ox in Chinese astrology corresponds with the zodiac sign of Capricorn in Western astrology, and consequently associates with the elemental archangel of earth signs, elemental archangel of all the earth signs referred to in various ancient Christian Hebrew traditions, as well as in scriptures, as being the archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel. Now, astrology angel of this seasonal aspect of Creator's great clock. We are taught through oral tradition and Kabbalistic writings that astrology archangel or zodiac angel Hanael is our association for this portion of Creator's cosmological progression expressed in extra-biblical, Christian, and also Jewish writings. Now, the book called Zohar. Zohar is what we recommend as a primary source of written Kabbalistic knowledge. These angels and archangels present in their feminine forms due to yin elemental association of Yin Metal Ox year. So during a Yin Metal Ox year, because it's yin, they will present in a more feminine form. Angels can present, in various forms, sometimes more feminine, sometimes more masculine, because in yin it's going to be more feminine, because yin is feminine. All right. Now, the secondary guardian angels for Yin Metal Ox year. Planetary archangels which associate with Capricorn, being Western astrology correspondence for year of the ox, is angelic ruler of Saturn, being Archangel Cassiel. The Archangel Cassiel for Saturn, because Saturn associates with Capricorn. Okay, and awareness of both Western and Eastern astrology associations is very helpful. Now, Earth and celestial angelic coordinates for Yin Metal Ox year. We're going to give those to you now, and we're going to start with the Earth coordinates first. We're going to go to the Earth coordinates first, because the Earth coordinates, where each element is on the Earth, is different from where the elements are in the heavens. Because on the Earth, it has to do with how people feel where the hotter part or the colder part or the moist part or the cold wet, and where the dry cold, they go with that, whereas in the heavens it's going with the astrology signs, the fixed signs of the zodiac, That's what corresponds with Leo and Taurus and Aquarius and Scorpio, because of the fixed signs, okay? And those go with the 4 archangels, okay? The 4 archangels that we're all very familiar with, okay? And we're going to go over that now. Now, first, Earth coordinates. Now, Earth coordinates of elemental guardian archangels. The North elemental archangel of Earth, in the North, so for the Earth coordinates, the North coordinate for the elemental archangel of Earth is Uriel, all right? And for the East elemental archangel of air is Raphael. And for the South, the elemental archangel of fire, Michael, for the South, for fire on the Earth coordinates. That's right, on the Earth coordinates. Now the West elemental archangel of water for the West coordinate, or the Earth coordinates for the West, that would be Gabriel, the archangel of water for the West elemental archangel of water for Earth coordinates. Now, celestial coordinates of elemental guardian archangels. Going to go over the celestial coordinates. Now, when people do rituals, they utilize pentagrams for the Earth, and they utilize hexagrams for the celestial. Okay, and these are people say that something might be. They think the one is evil, and they're all Kabbalistic in nature. And also, please understand that many of these things are used, like, for example, the pentagon is using it has a 5-sided polygon, okay? 5-sided polygon, and a 5-sided polygram, or would be a pentagram, would be something where the energy is brought in, where if it's a polygon where the lines don't cross and they're just going around the outside, then that's where the energy is radiating out. Okay, so the military uses this, law enforcement uses these things. They're used for many things. They're certainly not evil. Okay, they're just simply it's just a certain amount of it calls in certain forces that have to do with whether we're talking about Earth or the heavens. That's all. Okay, so celestial coordinates, one's above, for elemental guardian angels for the North. Okay, for the North, elemental archangel of water. So in the North, in the sky, in the heavens, in North is water, and in the water is Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Gabriel, this is the Merkaba field for the Archangel of Water, Gabriel. It's the Merkaba field. And those of you that are interested in Merkaba, Mer meaning rotating fields of light, Ka meaning spirit, and Ba meaning soul. Ba meaning soul. Okay, now for the celestial coordinates, the East elemental Archangel of Fire. In the East, we have Michael or Michael, because fire is in the East in the celestial coordinates. Now, in the South, the elemental Archangel of Earth is going to be Uriel. So we have let me see. Oh, I wanted to give you the Merkaba field for the celestial. The Merkaba field for fire, for Michael, in the celestial coordinates. Again, it's the East elemental Archangel of Fire, Michael. This is the Merkaba field for the fire Archangel. The Merkaba field for the fire Archangel. Okay? All right, now, South elemental Archangel of Earth, Uriel. So the Archangel of Earth, Uriel in the South. This is a Merkaba field. Looks like a three-dimensional Star of David. It's for Earth. It's for Uriel is in the South when we're talking about the celestial coordinates. So it's different from the Earth, okay? So Uriel, Earth, the South. And then for the West elemental Archangel of Air is Raphael for air, okay? That's in the West, and air in the West. The celestial coordinates, Raphael. This is a Merkaba field for Raphael. One of my very dear friends, a gentleman named David, who is someone who I used to do psychic readings with. He's another psychic. We used to do work at psychic fairs together, and he made these Merkaba field presentations for me. he's a very talented individual, so I wanted to thank him for that. I still use them, obviously. Okay, and also we're going to give you now fortunate compass directions. Now, year of the Yin Metal Ox finds excellent fortune and expansive opportunity and richness in northern and southern directions. Northeastern and southeastern compass directions are not as beneficial during Yin Metal Ox year as in other elemental ox years, because metal element finds good fortune in westerly directions. Therefore, where usually ox must avoid westerly, northwesterly, and southwesterly compass directions, such directions will not be too unfortunate throughout Yin Metal Ox year. Now, Yin, we're going to go over the elements kind of one by one here. The element of Yin, okay, the constituent of Yin: feminine, night, cold, water, wet, winter, inner, passive, relaxed, contracting, soft, and ventral. Ventral. Now, metal. For metal, the attribute of metal, we have ambition, self-reliant, willful, strong, self-assured. It also is known to go with grief, dry, pungent, and the nose. With willpower and resolve, strong as metal. Strong as metal. Okay. Now, general ox associations, for the general ox associations in general. So, ox by itself, just by itself, it's associated with yin anyway. So that's a double whammy with the yin. Also, winter. Okay. Also, earth. Capricorn, we had mentioned that. Rose or tulip are the flowers. There's might be a few others, but rose or tulip. And also, 12th month on Chinese lunar calendar, the 12th month on the Chinese lunar calendar. There are 5 elements in Chinese astrology, being fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. Now, for the sort of the cycle of life, according to Chinese astrology and feng shui and Chinese, it goes into Chinese medicine. I did learn a little bit of Chinese medicine when I was in nursing school. From one of our teachers was from China, and she taught us a lot of important things like moxibustion and things like that, so we would have that knowledge. So fire controls metal, metal controls wood, wood controls earth, earth controls water, and water controls fire. And this is the circle of life. Again, it comes full circle, where we attempt to balance the 5 elements. Now, also, we're going to just give you briefly again what each element in Chinese astrology, what it goes with in as far as on the person's head, what organs it's associated with, and what attributes each element is associated with each of the 5 elements. So, for fire, it is joy, heat, bitter, and tongue. For earth, it is worry, damp, sweet, and mouth. For metal, it is grief, dry, pungent, the nose. For water, it is fear, cold, salty, the ears. And for wood, it is anger, wind, sour, and the eyes. To calculate the Chinese New Year, simply count the 2nd new moon that comes after the winter solstice. Information found in this document and in this video is based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and join us again.